Hey, Doug Fields here, Josh Griffin somewhere. Just want to say to you, welcome to the More Than Dodgeball
show. On today's episode, we have an incredible show. We're bringing back Slangz to teach you brand new words. We're also going to talk about asking great questions of your youth ministry. And most importantly, we're taking the car out for a drive to do a new segment called Uber Smart. It's going to be awesome. Welcome to the show.
This is a segment that we call Uber Smart. Hey, and what we do on Uber Smart, Josh, tell them what's happening.
We give them some cash. We're picking up complete strangers, asking them trivia questions. If they get them correct, they win the dough. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's going to be a lot of fun, but that's not exactly what it is. They're not complete strangers.
That's true.
We are picking up
Visiting youth workers.
Junior high pastor
Yes.
from San Antonio, and we're going to ask him and his wife some questions. And the idea behind this is that this whole episode is on asking questions. So you want to learn to ask good questions of kids in your youth group to get them talking, but as you get to know people, you also want to ask them questions to get to know them.
Yeah, get questions about themselves, deeper questions, push into some fun territory. It's good. And we have trivia questions today for our guests from San Antonio.
Guys,
it's going to be a blast.
here's the deal. If they get 3 wrong, we boot them out of the car.
I like it. All right, get in. What's up, everybody?
Hey!
Welcome to Uber Smart, everybody.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
You could win some cash.
Oh, that's like $9.
No, it's $17. All right, tell us a little about who are you guys?
Okay, I'm Ronald Long, and
I'm Becca Long.
this is my beautiful wife. We're from San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm a middle school pastor at Wayside Chapel.
Excellent.
I work for Gold's Gym. I do lots of stuff.
You're a weightlifter.
I among many things.
Okay, here we go. It's great getting to know you. That's plenty. Here we go.
Really, what's my role?
Your role is to take us to a drive-thru, get something to drink. Look out, turtle! Turtle! Question number 1. What planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
Oh, Saturn.
Oh, she means Mars.
Mars is correct. All right,
Here you guys talk that through. You must be married.
Hey, here's your first caller. Number 2, what is the largest mammal on Earth? What is the largest mammal on Earth? Need an answer.
Whale.
Whale.
Need a more specific
Big whale.
answer.
Blue whale.
Blue whale?
A blue whale is correct. All right, $1 more. There you go. Cash cab.
Yeah.
Cash cab. Boom.
You get this one.
All right. Remember, 3 strikes, and we're gonna drop you on the side of the street wherever we are. So you're doing great so far. How many inches long is a yardstick? How many inches long is a yardstick? What do you got?
36 inches long.
36. Well done. Oh yeah. Number 4. Which city was the first to be attacked by an atomic bomb? Whoa, this got dark.
I don't know. It's in New Mexico.
I like her already. This is great.
Hiroshima?
Hiroshima is correct. Number 5. How many muscles are in the human body?
Oh, mother of all things good. I don't know.
Answer.
I don't
3,
know. 307.
1. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is incorrect. Strike 1. Correct answer, 640.
Oh, you were only
640. Which is the most important muscle? Go.
the brain.
I don't know. Is that a muscle?
Yes.
Yes, organs are muscles.
Wait. Oh, they are? The U.S. Civil War began in what year? The U.S. Civil War began in what year? Go.
1692.
1692. We weren't even a country by that point.
Oh, great. Good.
To start.
1771.
Wow.
1771.
Go back to 6th grade history, guys. That's where these questions are all from. Correct answer, 1861. 1861.
So that's 2 strikes.
That's 2 strikes.
You need to get a couple right because I'd like to let them off at the dump.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this dollar so I can call another ride.
Good. That's a good idea. All right, question number 7. Which U.S. state is the largest state and also includes the most earthquakes of any state? Need an answer.
The largest state
Also,
is Alaska.
Welcome to California, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your
Speaking
answer?
of earthquakes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Alaska's the largest.
Okay, so what's your answer?
Alaska.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well done. Question number 8. How many consonants are there in the English alphabet? How many consonants?
26. Well, it depends on what are we including Y as a consonant or not?
You need to decide. I have the correct answer.
521.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
You're correct. I hate it that you're correct. Question number 9. What is this?
Here's a bonus question. What does IHOP stand for?
Good.
International House of
Pancakes.
Pancakes and/or burgers whenever they get their act together.
That's right.
What is the square root of 144?
Oh no.
12.
12. Well done. You guys are killing the
Hey,
game.
Matt.
Doug, I'm getting thirsty. Take me to a drive-thru or something. That'd be awesome. Which U.S. president was in office during the stock market crash in 1929?
No.
Okay, so the big new deal was FDR. So
Yeah.
Wow, really?
FDR? No.
What is the
Theodore
person before
Roosevelt.
then?
All right, I'll give you a clue. We don't want to kick you out too soon. I'll give you, it's not FDR.
It is not.
He's also a famous,
Oh, Hoover.
Hoover. I'll give it to you, but that's like 50 cents. You're not getting $1 for that. How many syllables are in the word disappointment?
4.
What does NATO stand for? NATO. This helped end communism. What does NATO stand for? North Atlantic Treaty. I get the O.
Organization.
Okay.
Wow.
Organization.
Wow, we are bad at
Okay,
this.
that's 3 strikes. I'm sorry. It's over. Get out. It's Cash Cab. This is Uber Smart, and this is Game Over. The Longs, you've been great contestants.
Thanks.
Your ride ends here. We'll see you next time.
This is a segment we call Slangz.
Oh, gnarly, Doug.
Stupid, Josh. So we've done the segment before, Josh,
We have.
and you brought some slang to me and
Crushed you.
And well, I wasn't very good at it, but to be truthful, you didn't know it either. You were fed them by
Fair
our
enough.
very capable
the
producers.
tea was hot.
So here's what we're doing. We're doing slang.
Oh.
70s edition.
I am done.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the Brady Bunch. Although I think I'm gonna guess they were the 60s.
Yeah.
But I watched them in the 70s. In the 70s, I was. When were you born?
I was born in 74.
74. I was 11 years old.
Okay, so you know these words well.
This is like from 11 to high school.
And
for
you
me.
listen to 70s radio all the time, so you know all
Kiss
the...
right here.
Oh, there you go.
That's
okay.
why I wore this.
And I know nothing.
1973.
Yeah, I was an infant in the 70s, so bring it on. Let's
Okay, you and Kiss, my favorite band in the 70s, were born 73, 74. Here we go.
what is
Some of these I think you're gonna get pretty easy.
Okay, bring it on. Let's
Boob
go.
tube.
go. Television.
Why was it
Television.
called? Why was it called?
I have no idea. Our TV had a dial on it,
Yeah.
and my dad would always be like, run up there and change the channel. That's all I remember.
You boob.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah.
was?
Yeah, because if you watch the tube a lot, you would just become a boob.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
different words than we use
Boob tube.
today. How about the word fuzz?
Fuzz. Police.
Yep, you got
okay,
it.
yes.
10-4, good buddy.
That was a radio call, the CB, the trucker. 10-4, buddy.
I was such a big deal. This is obviously before cell phones.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you have a CB in your house?
my friend Shannon Shaw had a CB, and I was so jealous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a lot of things I was jealous about Shannon Shaw.
Yeah.
That
Was she
one
cute?
of them. No, it was a boy.
Oh, so you weren't jealous of her name.
How about Cool Beans? That's Cool Beans.
Awesome. Like,
It just means yes.
yeah. Oh,
Cool Beans.
All right.
Yeah. How about Groovy?
Groovy.
Far out.
Cooler. Awesome.
right on.
Great. Yay.
I still use
Good
Groovy.
job. Yeah, you do. Stuck in the 70s.
How about Give Me Some Skin?
that? Is like a high five, like a greeting.
No, high five came much later. Give Me Some Skin is like
Give me a skin. Wait, what?
you do this. You don't. It's not like slap. This is like give me some skin.
That feels weird.
Give me some skin.
Feels inappropriate. Not
This
interested.
is inappropriate if you take your finger.
No, don't
Just
do
Google
that.
that. Google that.
That
That's
is not a
called
thing.
A finger handshake.
No.
And
that
Google
never
it.
happened.
No, this is a 70s thing. That just means you were flirting with somebody.
Oh, so like a secret handshake with a little like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna start using that.
Don't.
But just for
No.
you.
All right. How about the skinny?
Skinny. I never heard that word when I was growing up, so I don't know what does it mean.
It means truth.
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 Okay.
Like give me the real skinny on that. Give me,
Oh,
give me
okay.
the truth
All right.
on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I like
How about
the
Smokey?
Smokey and the forest fire guy, the bear. Like don't.
No, Smokey.
put
Think
out
fuzz. Think fuzz.
Fuzz. Police.
Smokey and the Bandits. It was Smokey's a police.
Okay.
Highway Patrol. How
Highway
about,
Patrol.
How about Bogart? Don't
Nope.
Bogart that.
Nope.
Don't Bogart that means don't hog it. Like it usually had to do with cigarettes or smoking joints
So-
where you put too much in your mouth.
Okay.
You'd be like, dude, you're bogarting that joint.
Yeah.
Okay, I never did that. No,
Pass the joint. Is that what you're saying?
no, Bogart is like you're putting your lips on it too much.
This show is officially off the rails.
Yeah.
The 70s were a dark time.
Off the rails is a 90s term.
Oh, well, that's where I'm stuck. So
yeah,
I guess
how about
we're even.
AFA?
Away from your keyboard. Nope, that's AFK. No, you don't know. That's real.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
AFA would be like a texting.
AFA is a friend always. Brick house.
Brick house. Drug den. A meth lab.
Commodore sang it. Famous
not
song.
helping. Don't
She's
even-
a brick house.
She's
my
built sturdy.
lady. Yes.
She's built sturdy.
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Pretty
Oh.
much. It's got a good body.
A brick house. All right.
Keep on trucking. Please Google this. Keep on trucking.
That's
I had
not a thing.
I had a belt buckle with the Keep on
Really?
Trucking logo.
Keep on trucking.
Keep
like,
on
you
trucking.
can
That
do
is
it.
so 70s.
Like finish your test.
Keep
you
moving,
can do it.
keep moving. Everything's groovy. It's right on. It's far out. It's why we continue to use these phrases today.
I have learned so
because they
much.
were so great in the 70s. Fast forward, rewind, take a look. There's your 70s slang.
There it
You did
is.
pretty good, everybody.
Keep trucking.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on. Shoot, I tried.
Give me some skin.
Oh yeah.
No. There it is.
Ugh, don't like that. But I'll shake your hand.
This segment is called Top 5. All right, in the top 5, we always give a little bit of content.
Yep.
When we had the Longs in our car, we were asking them
So fun.
questions, kind of setting up,
Little cash cabbie type of thing.
Yeah,
That was fun.
those were fast questions.
Yeah.
But that's not the type of questions you ask in youth ministry,
No,
Josh.
and we want to ask great questions, and today we're going to share some tips on how to ask great questions.
And why do you want to ask great
Well,
questions?
you want to probe for some deeper answers and information. You want them to own their faith, not just hear the correct answers all the time. So I think good questions is part of the art of youth ministry. So drawing out of them the answers that they need to find.
Well, thank you for that answer,
Yeah.
and way to steal my first
don't even
content.
need to do your
first
top
one
5
is
now.
this.
You're welcome.
Hey, believe your questions are more powerful than your answers. And the
good.
idea here is that when you create a curriculum or small group questions, is don't ask yes or no questions. That's pretty basic. But a good question gets students talking or thinking. So this morning I was reading John chapter 10. And I was
Little
thinking,
devotional drop right there.
yeah,
That was
there it
nice.
is. Yeah. But I was thinking,
Quiet time.
in this, if I was writing a question for that, a bad question would be, in this passage, Jesus refers to himself as what?
The light of the world.
Good shepherd.
Oh,
Good shepherd.
so close.
So then you go like, some kid goes, good shepherd. Well, that's not, okay,
It's
great.
too easy. That is the right answer.
It's like Bible trivia.
Yeah.
So a better question would be, why do you think Jesus would refer to us as sheep?
Yeah, that's good, because we're dumb. And then that sparks great conversation.
About like, how
There you
dumb
go.
are you, Josh?
That hurts a little bit. I'm going to do number 2 now in my
All right.
wounding. Number 2, define the goal of the conversation of the night and endlessly pursue that goal. So sometimes, if you've ever led like a small group discussion before, things can go off the rails in a hurry. Sometimes it's like herding cats. And
Herding cats. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy.
if you just need to focus for a second, gather yourself, and keep the end in mind. So remember that your questions are important and more important than the answers. But beyond that, also go, I have a goal for tonight's conversation, and ruthlessly drive towards that goal. So I think it's just a good idea to like keep in mind where you're headed so that you can stop all the rabbit trails.
That's good. That's good. Number 3 is be ready to rephrase your question.
I like that.
Yeah, because sometimes you ask, even if you come in prepped
Oh, yeah.
and you've thought to the end, like you suggested.
Right.
But sometimes you can have a question that just kind of falls flat.
Stalls the night.
Or maybe it's too difficult
Yeah.
that you haven't put it into a 13-year-old's language. And sometimes there's silence. And now this is maybe a sub point
This
or
is
a
good.
bonus point.
I agree.
Sometimes silence is fine.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be healthy because, and let it sit. Sometimes as small group leaders, we want to save the day and jump in and answer the question. No, let there be a little silence. It
Yeah.
creates a little tension, but use that time to actually rephrase that.
I think that's really good.
One of the things I was thinking about with the sheep and the shepherd
Yeah.
is maybe I would rephrase it this way and say, hey, when you're struggling, what do you most often need?
Oh, that's good.
Because maybe the goal in the end of mind was that we want to get them talking about how we actually need to depend on Jesus.
Right.
Maybe that's the end goal. So we're not just asking questions about sheep and shepherds. We know what our end goal is, but my first question didn't land, so now I'm going to rephrase it. When you're struggling, what do you most often need?
It's really good. I like that.
When you're struggling, what do you most often need?
I need a good friend to come alongside me.
See where it's going?
Yeah, well done. I see
Okay.
what you're doing. Number 4, challenge common answers. So typically, the right answer, especially in like small group or Sunday school or whatever, is always Jesus. The answer is always Jesus. And there's always like an expected answer or a right answer to the questions that you're asking. I would call them the common answer. And I would say a great small group leader, a great youth worker pushes past the common correct answer and pushes things to go more deeper in the conversation as well. So rather than just be satisfied, as you said at the beginning, with yes or no or surface, push your students into the deep end and challenge kind of the easy answer or just the right answer. Because we're at church, this is what we're supposed to say. Well, maybe as you rephrase it, you'd even say, well, hey, I know we're at church, but how would you really answer that question if we weren't all sitting in this group together? Like, it's easy to just say, whatever, pornography is wrong, or we shouldn't lie or steal. Like, Jesus wouldn't want us to cheat. But tell us a little bit about the temptation to cheat and why and something like that.
Maybe you and I
into it a
should
little
have
bit
asked more questions of one another, because that's almost just like my last one. Yeah,
that's excellent. What
Don't
is yours?
settle for the first answer.
Oh, we probably should have coordinated.
That's all right. Don't settle for the first answer. Sometimes it's shallow. You need a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we gave him the free one about silence is okay.
Silence. So really, this top 6 and that 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or maybe 5. Maybe combine those last two. Throw in the silent one.
Either
There's
way,
5.
it's just
Just
wisdom.
know the
Yeah.
end in mind. I love that show, Josh.
great.
That was so fun.
Killed
Thank
it.
you to Ronald and Becca Long for joining us today. Yeah.
Loved it. Hey, I'm wearing a shirt today from Scott Tinman's youth ministry in Findlay, Ohio called Impact Students. If you send a shirt into the show to the address in the description, I'll wear it on a future episode.
And I won't, but unless
true.
you have any KISS paraphernalia. Hey, Scott Tinman.
He's a good dude.
He's a longtime DYM member.
He is.
Yeah.
I love
What's
it.
on the next show?
On the next show, we have a brand new segment called Shopping Cart, Youth Ministry Shopping Cart.
And watch this. And a new segment called Showdown.
Showdown.
So excited
That looks
about it.
incredible. We're also talking about budgets next episode. Do not miss it. This has been the More Than Dodgeball show. We'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Join the More Than Dodgeball Army. What are you doing, Doug? What do you have here?
I'm looking at shirts that you shouldn't even wear.
These are some pretty rough. Oh, purple and yikes.
You don't scare me. I'm a youth worker.
Oh, I love you. Thank you for sending those in. Jesus saves, bro. I would wear that.
I know you would. I know you would. There's not much you wouldn't wear.
Oh, I know.
Like and subscribe. Leave your comments. We'll send you those shirts. Tell us what you want. We're here for you.
Yeah.